So normally where I say I watched a bunch of YouTube videos all day, today I can say I watched one YouTube video all day. I'm still working on it too. I I'm watching still. Well, not currently. I have it on pause. But there's this video. I don't know how recent it was recorded, but it's one of the big Ocarina of Time speedrunners commentating over speedruns that were recorded a decade ago. And it is pretty interesting. It's an 8-hour video, and like in my head, I was like, yeah, I'll start it at 12, and then just like the timing will work out perfectly. I'll still have plenty of time to do everything. But then, of course, shit happens. Fucking had to make some food and move some shit, do a bunch of shit. So I only made it about halfway through the video, which is fine because he's doing 3 different speedruns. So after this episode that I'm recording now, I'm gonna finish the part of the video that's the first speedrun, which is the longest, and then tomorrow or some other time I'll come back to it and watch the other parts, or I'll just stay up all night. The staying up all night is the worst idea, but God, do I care? I think tomorrow I want to do Axe Bear, just because I think it would be good to do like Monday, Thursday. Just like, I don't know, the distance between those 2 days feels right. Or like Monday, Thursday, or Monday, Friday, but I don't know, like, or like Friday, Saturday, or just like Fridays or something. I don't know. It's just like 20 minutes is how long that one is. Why am I here? Jesus. And I'm starting to come on with a little bit of something nasally, which isn't good. I think it's just because of what I ate today, but we're still doing light, I guess. Well, hell no, I don't know. Yeah. But I did a fun thing today. I recorded a song thing, I did a cover of the Knuckles Sings of I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots. Because, I don't know, like, I got into the meme thing, and I just like the song. And I'm in Frame Raider's Discord server, and he's the guy who sort of perpetuated the Knuckles meme thing. And there was somebody who did a cover themselves, and I had already mentioned, like, or not, I had mentioned it. I mentioned it just then, but I don't think I've mentioned it ever. But I had been thinking about doing that song because I just really like that song. I sing it to myself, and I'm like, I could make a video on that. So I just mentioned, I that's the thing I've been thinking about. And then I asked him to send me the audio file he used because he had the background music. So he just put it in the Discord, and then I was just like, fuck it, yeah. So I just nabbed that, and I already knew because it's something I had to do in the past. I knew that VideoPad, the video editor I use, has a narrate function where it plays the video and you just talk, and it puts your talking right on the video. So I'm just like, yeah, just play the music and I'll sing along to the music, and then worked out pretty good. I think it's synced up relatively well. I think I sing it a little bit differently than how it's supposed to go, and I'm not entirely happy with it. I forgot to turn either of my fans off while I was recording that, because I was recording it through my computer, so the computer was running, and the phone fan was also at the time running because it was it was hot, and I was charging it. So I mean, there's a bit of that, but I mean the background noise kind of drowns that out, and it sounds like, I don't know what it is. I don't like the sound of it. I also think I was just like sitting up in my bed. I just kind of, it was like on a spur of the moment sort of, sure, let's throw this together kind of thing. And the thumbnail, or just the art in general, my favorite part, of course, because I just looked up Knuckles Sings on Google and just found that image, which is somebody's like shitty MS Paint thing they threw together for fun, and I was like, yep. And then because that was like just the one image, I auto detected the resolution in VideoPad, as well as the frames per second. So now it's like 30 FPS, and the quality is like, I think the lowest it can get. On my phone, when I went to the settings on the video to see if I could change the quality, I couldn't. It's just like, nope. It doesn't even show up. So I don't know what it looks like on the computer. I haven't really looked at that specific thing, but yeah, I put that in the description. It's like, yeah, it's just on a super low quality, just for shits and giggles, because it's, it's whatever. Like, it's not like that was the quality of the picture that I just grabbed. I could have grabbed a different picture if I wanted to, but I don't know. I feel that the quality of the picture matches the quality of the singing. Other people might not, but I'm not entirely confident with it. But no, it went alright. And it's good to just get that thing out there, just because, I don't know, it's a thing I want to start with. I did that intentionally. There's probably a better way to do that. Yeah. I didn't need to do that at all. I don't know, but because I'm watching the video with my with my gamepad and on my TV, and it went like dark because I had left it sitting, and it was like going into just dark mode. Like, it wasn't gonna fall asleep. It just made the screen dimmer, and for some reason I just don't like that. I don't like the screen dimming. So I like to shake the gamepad so it wakes up the screen. Even if the screen's dim, it's not gonna actually shut down for another like 2 hours. I think I have it set to. So if I leave it alone for 2 hours, yeah, it'll shut down. But it doesn't matter if the fucking screen's dim. I don't know. I have the habit of making it less dim because I like it nice and bright. Maybe, I don't know. I almost considered, because there's like 10 minutes left in the one that I'm gonna watch, I think 10 or 15, and I almost considered letting it finish before actually jumping on and doing this episode, but I was like, no, I'll just go a normal length with it. And these recent ones I've been trying to do at 10 o'clock, just as a sort of like concrete kind of like, this is when I'm recording it, because this technically isn't my account anymore. It still says my name up top there. That's, that'll probably change eventually. But yeah, this is technically Twin's account. A transaction has been made. He has done the necessary requirement for this account to be his. So I'm just gonna be using it during just this exact time for the next like 10 days, and then I'm just done. So yeah. Frame Raider Justin, my boy Justin, like I mentioned, I'm in his Discord, and I showed the video there, and he was like super happy about it, and he mentions like doing a stream with me or something like that, and I was like, you can be on an episode of my show. And he was like, yeah, sure. But we didn't like figure anything out. I added him on Skype, but he didn't add me back. We didn't really sort of agree to anything. So if that doesn't happen, before the next 10 days, it's just not going to happen. I might end up doing something with him, like on his channel or something, which will get a lot more views, obviously. But I don't know. I like people being on my show, I have more control over the situation. But yeah, I've been on other people's channels before. I think, yeah, under this persona, yeah, like once. I remembered a time very, very long time ago. A friend of mine from middle school was like doing a Minecraft thing, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, do this Minecraft thing with us." So we were gonna do like a series where some of the videos would be on my channel, some of the videos would be on his channel. So that was just like, yeah, I'm in videos on his channel. I don't even know if that fucking channel exists anymore. I don't fucking remember what it was called. I'm pretty sure my contribution still exists on my super old channel, but I won't mention what it is. Not yet, anyway. Maybe someday, way in the future, or to someone special. Chugs doesn't listen to these anymore, but Chugs is getting close. Getting close to maybe being special enough that I would be comfortable. I mean, I've told him about it, and he wants to see it, but it's just no, I don't think Dave has seen it. He might have the means to, though. I'm gonna go with no. I wouldn't care if he did. I don't think he has the means to, or knows that it exists. I think if I told him that it exists, he might have enough sort of knowledge to figure something out to find it. Maybe. Unlikely, though. Just because part of it maybe, but the other part is doubtful that he would know. But yeah. I mean, I mentioned, I think yesterday, he can take full control of my computer if he wants, and I'm logged into just all of my accounts. He could destroy me. He could literally destroy me, and I didn't have to. He has full access to anything with the email that I use with this one, Zeke Plays VC. But when you set up the Chrome thing, the connection, you set a PIN for your computer and you type in the PIN. So if he doesn't know the PIN, he can't access the computer. But I told him the PIN because I think it's super fun that he can just, hop on my computer and do something if he wants, because I just love the guy, and if he ever feels like doing that, or if he ever needs to use a computer for some odd reason and doesn't have access to his own, then he has full access to mine, which is fun. What is this? Whoa, what the hell was that lag? That was fucking weird. This almost sounds like my tone or change in tone almost sounds like this is edited in post or something. Like something happens, and then I'm just pretending that nothing happened, but no, it's just there was just weird lag. It was all that was. Unless I'm a really, really good trickster liar guy, which I am. I totally am. I did an episode, I guess it was on this season, but it was one very earlier one where I just talked about how good I am at lying, and I decided to play a little game. It's 2 truths and a lie. But just way extended for shits and giggles. So it's a whole bunch of truths with a lie just snuck in there. I really like playing 2 truths and a lie, but this was the cards were stacked against everyone because I'm a good liar, and it's just I knew how to do it really well. So the premise was I would, because it's an audio show, you can't see anything in my room, but I would describe all of the things around me, I would just mention some things and say, yes, this is here, this is what this looks like, and at one point there would be a lie. And the way I went about this was deciding the lie very quickly and trying to rush past it, making it a really simple, really believable, very quick lie, and then just going through everything completely naturally. And I knew I wanted to get one that was that felt like a lie, or one that certain people would think is a lie, and Dave fell for it. Dave fell for the one that I wanted him to fall for sure. And that was so the whole thing, the lie, the real lie, the immediate one, because I don't remember, everything. I could run through it again and you could have your guess, but I don't think I'd be able to run through it exactly how I did anyway. But the real lie was where my cat was, really simple just really quick, like I was just like, oh, this thing's behind me, and then Tiger's next to me, and then yada yada yada, and that was it. It's just like, yeah, Tiger's next to me, and then I could say right now, I could say, yeah, Tiger's next to me, or Tiger's on the floor. She's not. She's not on the floor. She's at the end of the bed. You don't know if that's a lie. Maybe she's on the chair. Who the fuck knows? I know. She's on the end of the bed. Just kidding. That's a lie. She is on the chair. Just kidding. That's a lie. she's on the end of the bed. But no, so, I just brush past it super quick. And then just run through everything. And I wanted the one that felt like a lie to just come naturally, I think. Or maybe I'm remembering this wrong. Maybe I actually did it the opposite way. Maybe I wanted the lie to come naturally, and the one that wasn't a lie I planned out. No, I think I accidentally stumbled upon the one that worked well as a lie, and that was I was talking about I said my computer and my other computer and my TV and things like that were on top of my dresser. And then, wait, hold on. Yeah, whoa, fucking, when did Siri take so much damage? And that was the lie. Or no, that wasn't a lie. That was the truth that felt like a lie, because Dave, I added on to it later on in the episode. I said something along the lines of I think at one point I faked saying something that gave it away, like I said something and then I immediately said, oh shit, that might have given it away. And then I was like, well, if people know me really well, they'll probably just, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. And that was all playing into the two computers thing, because it doesn't matter how well you know me to know where my cat is. That was such a simple lie. Even if you memorized the entirety of, even if I took a bunch of pictures and you memorized where everything was, and you were trying to figure, what's he lying about, you wouldn't, where the cat is doesn't play into that, that's why it's such a good lie. And the computer thing worked because Dave was like, yeah, he's never mentioned a second computer, and I don't think I have mentioned a second because I don't use it. Now I kind of use it, but I generally don't use it. So he immediately was like, yep, it's the second computer, because Zeke can't have a second computer. He already has one that's garbage. But nope. I have a second computer. I have a laptop and I have a desktop. The laptop is terrible. The desktop is worse. The desktop right now, it was my mom's. I think I've talked about this before, but I had a desktop that just Tom brought because I think somebody just gave it to him because they were moving or something. It's just this old desktop that they didn't use anymore because it was getting old and trash. So he just passed it off to me, like, hey, here you go. So I just kept a hold of that one because it kind of worked. And then eventually my mom got tired of her computer because her computer stopped working because it was super dumb. Or she was having a problem with the for some reason the browsers were really dumb. It they would stop working and we'd have to uninstall them and reinstall them, and we just got really tired of it. And she was just like, how much does it cost to get a new computer? And then I was just sitting and thinking about it, and I was just like, oh, I got this fucking computer that I don't ever use. I should just let her have that one. So we swapped, and now I have her other one, which is actually slightly better than the one I gave her. Just a little bit though. Neither of them are very good. Neither of them are what I need to be able to do the video things. My laptop is still better than them, despite how terrible it is. It just runs a little bit faster. I'm getting more used to using my laptop anyway. But what I now use this old desktop for is running an auto hotkey script for Tatsumaki to get a shitload of points, and that's it. I did install the Chrome thing as well on that one, so now I can access that computer and make sure that everything's working fine, because sometimes it breaks and I don't know why. And normally I'd have to like plug in the mouse and keyboard into that one to mess around with it. Now I don't have to do that because I can do it with my phone. But yeah, I also don't have to like start any. I love that I don't have to start any programs with the Chrome thing. It's if the computer is online, you can access it with the Chrome thing, which is super great. And I think there are also ways to set up a way to just start the computer from the router. I think sends a signal to start the computer. I haven't really looked into that. I looked into it for my laptop because when I was in my old room, I kept my laptop underneath my desk and behind this thing that I was using for soundproofing, because my laptop, when it had a working fan, the fan was really loud. And when I was like trying to record videos or something with it, if I wanted to, I set up a system to where I had sound blocking, but then it was like hard to actually access the laptop. I had to reach all the way down there, and everything was like plugged in for the keyboard and everything, but if I wanted to turn it on, I'd have to reach all the way down there and turn it on, which was dumb and hard. So I was looking into ways to turn that on, and I found that I think it's only possible. I don't know if it's only possible on desktops or if it's only possible with wired connections. I think it needs to be wired into the router, which my laptop isn't, but it can be, but the desktop is. So, yeah. I might set up that. I don't know if it's that important, but I might try to look into that if it's easy, if it's simple to use. I think it would be a thing where I would use my other computer to start the other computer, and then it's just like, it's fucking whatever. But yeah, so show is ending in 10 days. I think Mom set an estimate of June, and I had to double check with her that July comes before June, because sometimes, they both start with J. I mix them up a little bit. And yes, in fact, March, April, May, June, or March, April, May, July, June, or is it June, July? Did I say that backwards? She said July, and then I got the joke wrong. It's not really a joke I thought about, because this is something I literally said to her, was with June, or July is the one that comes second. Whichever one comes second. Now I actually am getting them confused. March, April, May, June, July. March, April, May, June, July, August, June, July. Yeah. So, not next month, not the month after that, but the month after that, everything will be good to go. Maybe. I don't know. It could also go faster, it could go slower. We don't know. I don't know what I hope I'm gonna do some things in between, but this daily show is gonna stop. I want to stop VC. It's just the thing. I'm gonna do streams and things in between. I'm gonna do, hopefully, I'm still gonna try to do some one and dones and things like that. Maybe I'll check out more games by that I looked at it earlier, so I can kind of Andrew Taraba. I think it's Taraba. The guy who made that anime tower defense game, not Defense Witches. Defense Witches is a different one. Whatever that was called, I might check out the other games that he made, because he's a cool dude. Specifically because he's a cool dude. Not because I enjoyed that game a lot. Because, I guess I kind of did. it just had some problems with it. But I should, I should see what other games he's made in the past. And I hope he improves that game a lot, because the concept is good. Just the user interface is bad, is what he really needs to work on. Yeah. Take care of yourself.